Hey everyone, my name is Joel Schat, and today I'm going to show you how to shoot a time-lapse from day to night using an external bulb ramping intervalometer called the Promo Systems Controller. This is one of the most difficult time-lapses to achieve because of the extreme exposure change from day to night. There are a few different ways to achieve this shot. The first would be to simply put your camera in auto or AV mode and let it do all of the work and try and deflicker it later in post-production. Or you can manually change your exposure throughout the entire time you're shooting and smoothen the transitions with a program like LR Time-Lapse in post-production. The best way to shoot a holy grail time-lapse is to use a method called bulb ramping. Bulb ramping is when your camera is controlled in bulb mode by an external intervalometer, which will make very small changes photo by photo to create a smooth transition from day to night. There's a lot more preparation that goes into a bulb ramping time-lapse than a regular time-lapse. It's very important to prepare beforehand and have a good idea of when the sun is going to set and when the exposure is going to change. I'm going to take you through the 6 steps that I use to shoot a bulb ramping time-lapse each time. Step 1. Set up your camera and create your composition. Step 2. Put your camera in bulb mode and choose an appropriate aperture for your composition. Make sure your camera is in single drive mode and that you're shooting RAWs. Step 3. Connect the Promo controller to your camera and make sure that it is on bulb ramping mode. You also want to make sure that advanced bulb ramping is enabled in the setup menu. Step 4. Decide how long you want your shot to go for, when you want to start bulb ramping, and what shutter speed to start and end at. This is probably the hardest part to get at first, but once you've done a few of these and you get used to them, it becomes like second nature. I've compiled a list of presets on my blog that can give you a good starting point for different situations. Step 5. Press the start button. This is where the Promo controller will ask you if you want to use any ND filters. If you do, input them here and it will automatically tell you when to take them off and automatically adjust for them. If everything looks okay, then press start and your time-lapse will begin. Step 6. You can do live modifications during your shot if your exposure is getting too bright or too dark. Once your shot is complete, it's time to take down your setup and move to post-production. This is my completed time-lapse with no color correction and no editing whatsoever. And after a little bit of post-production magic, here we have our final time-lapse. Thanks for watching. If you want more information on the Promote or bulb ramping, you can check out my blog post, which is linked below. And have a good day.